Peace, love, and light. It's your boy, Marcoelboriken with the Moors of Light. Check out moorsoflight.com. Get you some Moorish empowerment. And today we're going to be reading out of this little book here that I got. And this is going to be Seeds of Faith, Semillas de Fe. Our first reading today is coming out of Santiago. Santiago is considered to be James in English. And it reads here, todos deben estar listos para escuchar. All should be ready to listen and to hear. Y ser lentos para hablar y para enojarse. And be slow to speak and slow to anger. Pues la ira humana no produce la vida justa que Dios quiere. Says anger, especially amongst humans, produces nothing just of in which how God wants it. So acting upon anger does not bring about righteousness the way that God intends. Whether you say God, whether you say Allah, whether you say the Most High, Krishna, whatever you say, right? So this is a very short reading. And there's one word, one vocabulary word that you guys can run away with. It's called prudence. It's actually in American laws, original American laws, like 1700 American laws, not present day de facto laws. But prudence in Spanish, I believe, is prudencia or paciencia, patience, which really outlines wisdom. Because knowledge is power, but knowing how to apply your power is really where experience and wisdom starts to kick in, you know. So I give this reading out essentially for anybody who thinks that they needed that message. You know, patience, prudence. We should listen, right? And remember, we were all born with one mouth, 2 ears, and 2 eyes. So obviously, our capabilities to listen and to see and receive should outweigh and give us the right amount of experience, knowledge, and guidance as to how to use our mouths. So I was once told by a really intelligent, talented MC in Hudson County with sessions at the PM. He said to me that you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you should listen twice as hard. When you do this, you take heed to allowing wisdom to take place and set in. For a lot of us in our lives, we need to experience life and let life take its course. So kind of like listen and reflect on life before we get to developing on it and speaking on it. And I think this is an amazing parable, and I think it's pretty awesome that in Spanish, James is Santiago, considering we are almost done reading Spanish and English for the Moorish Alchemists, and we just did today part 55 in Paulo Coelho's El Alquimista, The Alchemist, which is a book that I really recommend everybody read and really use to essentially, develop as a person and invest in their knowledge and invest in themselves, travel the world, and gain more of this prudence, right? So if you guys are interested and you made it to the end of this video, please leave a like and leave a comment. And if you want to know what text this is, I'm going to tell you in Spanish. Santiago 1, capítulo 1, versículo 19 y 20. Right? So I hope that you guys really enjoyed and really find value in what it is that we as Moorish Americans or Moors or that we do. And love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. moorsoflight.com, right? Go into moorsoflight.com and get you some empowerment, all right? So that's all I got for you guys today. This is coming out of Mi Pequeño Libro de Promesas, my little book of promises. If you guys are interested, very small book with just biblical texts, and I think this is a great way to just share wisdom and hope. And like I said, Semillas de Fe, Seeds of Faith by your boy Marcoelboriken, the More of Light. Check out moorsoflight.com. All my students in Bangladesh, all my students in Gujarati, all my students in Golconda, all my students in Pakistan, all my students in Korea, in China, Japan. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much for allowing me to share time, and you guys teach me about your amazing culture and lives across the world. Right? As a teacher, I put this text to the test. I would listen to you guys, and then now this is how I decide to use my voice in my mouth, and I'm not obviously using it in the air. So I just really want to give my gratitude and express myself to all my South and North Asiatics from Iran as well, and thank you guys so much. My South Americans as well. You know what time it is. Semillas de Fe with your boy Marcoelboriken. Remember, prudencia.